In a large beautiful city, a man named Bernard Bennett lived and flourished. He was never an indigene, but he went through all the acculturation process to become an indigene. He has a wife called Flourish. They both loved each other so much and deeply. She got pregnant after years of trying and waiting. Unfortunately, she died after the CS done for her. Mr. Bernard lived with his daughter Flora. He named her Flora because it somewhat has a connection to the name of his late wife. Years later, Mr. Bernard came home with another woman, Melina, who loved Flora and was actually very good to her. In fact, Flora discussed so much with her than her father. Things continued to go well for Mr. Bernard and his family. The whole village loved them because they were good and lovable people. Mrs. Melina gave birth to a son years later and everyone was happy. Due to the new addition to the house, Mr. Bernard threw a huge party to celebrate. That was where Flora met Raphael. It was love at first sight. The meeting was magical and unforgettable to them both. After many attempts to sneak out of the party, they indeed succeed. They talk for a while and exchange numbers. Weeks later, Flora left her childhood to adulthood and Mrs. Melina was there to teach her how to take care of herself anytime she sees her monthly visitor. Everything seems to keep going well as Mrs. Melina didn't change towards Flora. Years pass by and Mr. Bernard is about to die. All the family members were present and everyone felt his absence as soon as he passed. They all comforted each other in every way best possible. The barrister came to the house to read the will and they all were favored. They were happy. Later that week, Flora had gone missing. Mrs. Melina was extremely worried. For all she knew, Flora had a dinner date with Ralph and hasn't been back ever since. The next day, she didn't come home. Mrs. Melina made no more calls to Ralph about the whereabouts of her daughter. Instead, she went to the police to report the case. 2 weeks has passed and she hasn't been found. Then one day, Melina went to visit her sister at her house when she overheard her saying something, "If she won't cooperate in signing the documents, kill her." Mrs. Melina was shocked and acted normal. Her sister comforted her about missing Flora. She was soon ready to go home when the police came to arrest her sister. Within 7 hours, Flora was found, but she was critically lean and had bruises all over her body. Pat was asked to confess and she did, which led to the officers finding Flora. How dare Bernard give his daughter more and worthy properties to his daughter and let my sister have what's left? I was there when the will was read and I asked the barrister some questions. He said that Flora's properties could be my sister's if Flora had willed them to her or if Flora died. I asked my men to torture her and we starved her for weeks too so she can succumb and will them to my sister, but she didn't, so I asked my men to kill her. Mrs. Melina is shocked that her sister could do this, but she just made Flora her priority and blamed herself for what happened to her. Flora became well again. Her relationship with Ralph still continued. Mrs. Melina apologized to Ralph for accusing him about kidnapping Flora. Years later, Ralph and Flora are now married while Mrs. Melina and her son, Derek, continue to love Flora. They all supported each other and loved each other.